Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe for me on a journey to 1K, along with the journey for the rest of my life. I really been on a harder grind to get myself back mentally, to get myself right mentally and emotionally, even more so than the physical, because you in your own head 24 hours of the day. You can only control what you can control. At the end of the day, you can only try to do something. If it work, great, but if it don't, it don't. Move on, you know what I'm saying? Do not dwell on your failures. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Benny Gold, back with another video, man. And with this one, man, this is gonna be like a life update video, just to kind of let y'all know where I'm at with it, how I've been doing. And I've been doing like really great, especially since I quit my job, where I officially left, whatever. It's been a good time, man. Like, I've been able to really enjoy myself. I've been able to get the things that I want to do to get done, like things that I've consistently been doing, posting on YouTube, going to the gym, and more importantly, working on that relationship with God. I don't want to make it look like I was throwing up the middle finger, but I've been working on that relationship with God real heavy. So my mental, physical, and emotional standpoint is one of the strongest places it's ever been. You know, I want to tell y'all, like, if you struggle with insecurities, I think the two places you should really be trying to get into, not sure where everybody's religion is or whatever, some type of church or spiritual place, and a gym, like exercising and working out. Because if you feel good mentally and physically, that really will cancel out a lot of insecurities that people have coming from the outside world, and trying to always compare yourself to somebody else. I really been working on lately, like, well, it's just been coming along, like, with my own mental and physical stuff, like not comparing myself to nobody, not letting other people's opinions dictate what I do on a daily basis. Like, I do what I want to do on a daily basis, and that's not more so like I need to be jobless or anything. Don't get me wrong, because I do have a new job. I want to put that out there, and I actually start tomorrow. But I have been not working for about a full 2 weeks, over a full 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, maybe even so. I'm not sure exactly, but I've been really on this YouTube grind, this gym grind, and like I said, the spiritual grind. And the spiritual grind supersedes all that, because, like, with me getting to really know, like, God, it's like you get to know yourself. Like, when you get to tap into your spiritual and mental things, like, you control your emotions, your thoughts. Like, y'all, I'm a Gemini, so if I'm awake, my mind is usually, like, always working and rapping. And then, like, I already tell y'all, like, I told y'all in the last video, like, what my goals and stuff are, and, like, where I'm trying to be in life. So my mind is always going. But it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a very bad thing when your mind is always going and you letting your problems come in, and you're focusing more so on the problems and the hardships. You focusing more on the problems than the solutions. And so what I've been working on, especially this past 2-3 weeks, is working on, like, finding out solutions. Like, okay, bro, I didn't know my problems for months. Like, I knew what the problem was for months. Like, okay, so now it's like, what steps do we take to fix it? Like, and then that's where I go back to, like, with the insecurities part, whatever. I want to be in better physical shape. Like, I want to be in top shape. Like, I want to look really good. You know what I mean? I want to have a really good body. And it's not even about the look. It's about how I feel. Like, physically, I want to feel great. Like, I want to be in the best shape of my life. Like, I'm 21 years old. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be in the best shape of my life. Like, I don't want to wait. Like, a lot of people wait till, they're a little bit more established in life to really get in the best shape of their life. But, in their late 20s, early 30s type, or, mid 20s, whatever. But I don't want to wait. Like, let's do it right now. So, physically, I've been trying to get in the best shape of my life. And mentally and emotionally, I've been doing the exact same thing. I really been on a harder grind to get myself back mentally, to get myself right mentally and emotionally, even more so than the physical. Because you in your own head 24 hours of the day. I'm only in the gym 1-2 hours a day max. You know what I mean? If I go twice a day, I'm not gonna be in the gym more than 3.5 hours out of a day. But like I said, you gotta deal with yourself all day long. So your mental and emotional journey and things you're doing gotta be so much harder. Like you gotta be grinding at that so much harder than you are physically. And like I said, I just been working on like being somebody who gets the solution. Like I want to be the problem solver, not the problem bringer. Like that's just something that I really care about. Like, and I've been taking the right steps. Like, and then knowing things, you gotta know like you can only control what you can control. At the end of the day, you can only try to do something. If it work, great, but if it don't, it don't. Move on. You know what I'm saying? Do not dwell on your failures. And I know where I failed at and messed up at to this point in my life. And it's like, bro, still remember, like, bro, I'm 21 years old now. Tomorrow is not promised by any means, but it is physically possible to live until you're like, we at least know like 115 or whatever. And with the generation I'm in, you know, if you don't, you know, taking out like, you know what I mean, tragedies, like, you know, stuff, we know what tragedies are. Taking stuff like that out, like your life expectancy, like we expected to live till we in our 90s, you know what I mean? So it's like, you got 70 more years to live. Why is you worried about what you did like 6 months ago? Like that 6 months, like I've done no damage, and I'm pretty sure nobody watching this or whatever, you've done no damage that could hurt you for literally 70 more years, unless you never ever try to fix it. Like if you did some damage in your life, you know, burnt some bridges, whatever, unless you just never try to fix it, I'm pretty sure you can get over it and move on. And 9 times out of 10, even if you don't try to fix a certain situation, you can move on to another situation and forget about stuff that ever happened. Like you can get a fresh start and a restart on your life. Like I know people say like, well, you can't restart, like, but in a way you can. You can put yourself in a different set of circumstances and change your surroundings, your environment, and you know, life can be different. And that's pretty much what I've done. Not necessarily taking myself away from my environment per se, but definitely just realizing I can control what I can control, and that's just what I've been doing lately. Only controlling what I can control, and just being in a really great mental and spiritual state. Been going to church. I went like 3 out of the last 4 weeks. I went back-to-back weeks, and really just enjoyed myself. And the crazy part about it is, man, like I was saying earlier, not really being able to always focus on things. My mind always racing. I found myself in church, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. And when I was sitting there, the only thing I was thinking about was like what the preacher preaching about. Like I caught myself, I'm sitting here focused. Like this was my mind always, like my mind realized, like, bro, you just sitting here listening to him. Like you're not even thinking about nothing else. Like, and it was a big deal to my mind, to me. Like my mind was like, bro, we ain't did this, and I don't know, we ain't did that in at least a year and a half. Like I'm having a conversation with myself in my mind, like no funny stuff, like not even playing. And it was true. Like so being in a great mental space really can give you a great focus. And I say things like, you know, keep working, and especially on my Instagram, keep working, and Twitter, protecting your energy, because your energy is very important. You need to wrap yourself with some positivity every single day. Like me personally, when I pray, I only thank God for what I have. I don't ask him for things that I don't have anymore. Like I don't do that no more. I stopped doing that a long time ago, period. But now I've did the full like whole 180 with it, where I just thank him, you know what I mean, for the day, for my legs, to be able to talk, read, write, think. Like that's how I like to start my day, wrapping myself up with positivity. And I just started doing that specifically really about 2 or 3 weeks ago. seeing like motivational posts on Instagram and watching motivational things on YouTube. So it's a lot of ways that you could kind of get started with, a spiritual journey. And then if you looking at, bro, you lack the motivation to get in the gym or anything physically, because I'm finna wrap this video up. If you missing the things to like really get yourself like, motivated physically, you definitely just need to, man, really just look in the mirror, evaluate yourself. Just know, do you have insecurities? Because I know I had insecurities, especially physically. It's like one of the reasons why, I got the beard going and I'm in the gym. I'm trying to get bigger. I'm trying to get in the best shape. Not just for me. I want my appearance to look good. I want people to look at me and be like, yeah, he's really in shape. And people's opinions do not validate me at all. I care more about myself looking and feeling good than somebody else acknowledging it. But I do know that comes with it. So, I'm like, yeah, I want to be looked at because I want to inspire people. And I know I already do inspire people. And I know it's probably some people who already look up to me, not on no braggish type stuff. But I know it's people who watch me every day who probably want to see me do good. So, and I know it is because they reach out to me. And I want to say I really appreciate all the people who reach out to me, whether it's on Instagram, Twitter, or in the comment section on YouTube. Like, I'm really going to get more, in tune with making sure that I shout those people out and that I acknowledge you every single time that you show me any love. I really appreciate it. And because the grind, the journey is not easy at all. This is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But with my faith in God and my faith in myself, I've been able to do it. I can't say it has been successful so far. I was going to say I can't say I'm successful yet because I'm not in the grand scheme of things. But the success I'm chasing is not even a financial success. It is a happy success. It is a mental and emotional state of success where I am completely happy. I don't even know where to scale myself. I would say I'm at like 67, 65%. I would say I'm on that level. But in reality, I could only be in the 30s or 40s. I don't know because I haven't really been in this type of state for that long. I'm really just starting. And I'm not going to stop anytime soon. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep grinding. And yeah, just to update y'all on life, do have a new job. That's to keep the bills on. That's to keep the bills paid, the lights on, gas in the car, food in my belly. Keep up paying for them gym memberships, things like that. And and I want to really let y'all know, like, this YouTube grind is only gonna go up. I have a job now. I'm actually working on getting another job, and when January comes, I will be back in school. But I promise y'all, I will be posting a video a day, if not two. Still, with all that, I do not care. I want it all, bro. I want to work hard. Like, I want to work hard. I don't really care about nothing else. Work. I still have moments of my day where I'm being too lazy, where I'm sitting around doing nothing. I'm trying to eliminate all those days. I'm trying to eliminate all of it. And I will soon. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for the video. I don't want it to be too long. Just really wanted to be able to have something that I could edit pretty quick and put out to y'all, update y'all on how I'm doing. I'm doing great. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. It's been your boy Benny Gold, and I'm out. Peace.